Good morning, dear colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. I am Zhongzhuo Ya, Program Officer of the UNESCO Chair on Digitalization in TVET from Shenzhen Polytechnic University. It's my great pleasure to serve as the moderator for this second session. This session is titled Technological Innovations and AI Integration in TVET Practice. So this session brings together two experts from Shenzhen Polytechnic University with expertise in digital technologies. Following their presentations, we will have a joint Q&A session with Dr. Zeng from the first section. Now let's welcome our next speaker, Dr. Qingtian. He's a training expert from the School of AI at Shenzhen Polytechnic University. He earned his PhD in computer science from the University of Macau, and he specializes in computer vision and generative AI. Dr. Wu is an accomplished researcher with multiple JCRQ1 publications, and he's a recipient of the renowned Artificial Intelligence Award in China. Currently, he leads the Generative AI Teacher Training Initiative at Shenzhen Polytechnic University. Today, he will present on a case study on the development and application of DeepSeek plus EdTech tools. Let's warmly welcome Dr. Qingtian.
Excuse me, please change the slide. Okay. Good morning, everyone. My name is Qingtian. I'm here very glad to talk about the development and applications of education tools powered by large language modules, a case study of DeepSeek. This is the outline. It will consider 4 parts. First, I will introduce the key concept, and then I will give a simple introduction of the rise of DeepSeek, and then give 4 main content, which is AIGC for text, image, video, and multimedia generation, and finally give a conclusion. First, the definition of large modules, which is given by ChatGPT. It refers to large language modules. It's a deep learning module with billions or even hundreds of parameters, okay? And train a massive data set, its capability of understanding and generating human-like text, images, code, and even multi-module content. Here, the large modules reflects the first character is massive parameter scale. And we can see that from the years of 2018 and to 2021, the parameters from million to trillion. And the second character is extensive training data. So we compare it with human who read hundreds of books is considered knowledgeable. What about large module? In fact, it reads the entire internet, is doing practice every day, and that consists of massive scale data from website, encyclopedia, novels, code, and conversations. And third is high computations. And large modules demand extremely high computation resource, including thousands of GPUs or TPUs training in parallel for weeks or even months during training. So give you a sense of scale. GPT-3's training was estimated to use more than these numbers, which is a very huge calculations. And then the general purpose capability. Large modules are different from small modules, which typically train on specific data set, such as COCO key points. The significance lies in their generability. Here, small modules are like specialists. They perform exceptionally well within their specific domains, such as pose estimation. But once the task goes beyond their comfort zone, they often struggle to keep up. However, two multimodal modules train on massive heterogeneous dataset. Large modules acquire cross-domain generalization and multitask learning ability. And talking, which is how large modules perceive the world. To us, a piece of text is made of characters or words, but to large modules, it's breaking down to tokens, which is the fundamental unit for their understanding. Here we show not a token is not the same as a word. Here shows the example raw text and its corresponding tokens, such as many words map to one token, but some do not individuals. And also some Chinese characters. Here, why a token are important. When processing text, large modules only recognize tokens, not characters or words. And the numbers of tokens determines your cost, the length of the context you can use. And then is the scaling law. Why do large modules tend to be smarter? Here is a figure shows it's our empire rule that you may have heard of is scaling law. The more parameters a module has and the more diversity data trained on, the better it performs. And in fact, when training contains some noise, sufficient large data still enables the module to extract generalizable knowledges. And the key technology make all of this possible is transformer. And transformer is the game-changing architecture of AI. It's a typically neural network first introduced in 2017 in the paper, Attention is all you need. And its arrival revolutionized the field of neural language processing and laid the foundations of all major large language modules, including GPT, BERT, T5, Gemini, DeepSeek, and Doubao. Here's the architecture of transformer. It contains the multi-head, self-attention, and then feed-forward neural network. Okay, I will give a brief introduction of how GPTs built. The development process mainly involves 3 stages. First, we have the pre-training. The goal is to teach the module to predict the next words. In fact, it's the next tokens, such as when I give it a sentence, such input artificial neural. So the next most possibility token would be network, right? And second, we apply supervised fine-tuning. This stage builds on the pre-trained modules by providing with example questions and a corresponding answer. So the module learns this example to generate more accurate and useful response, such as we give the question, what's the capital of Malaysia? And then we can get the answer from the website or encyclopedia from these answers. But even that was enough to make sure the module can behave aligned with human expectations. So we use the third stage, that is reinforced learning with human feedback. Here we give examples such give module a task and a reward system. So if it gives a good response, it will get a reward. And if not, it will give a penalty. So this helps train the module in a way that are more helpful, harmless, and aligned with human values. So the second and the third stage, which involve human input, together we refer this human in the loop process as the alignment. Here you can think the alignment as the finishing touching, similarly to a Chinese item, 画龙点睛, which means that to paint a dragon, then dot the eyes. The module is already be powerful after pre-training and fine-tuning, but alignment is bring it to life, make it truly useful, safe, and align with human values. However, alignment is the finishing touching is also the most important part. If palette is in the wrong place, the whole picture's changed. So pre-trainings create a powerful beast, right? Which is raw, intelligent, and aware of human values. So alignment is like the, putting a mask and the guarding layer that helps the beast interactive and helpfully in the real world. Okay, then is the knowledge distillation, which we are from the chemical distillation setup. We first heating some liquids and then considers the target, right? In AI, if we give a picture, we can get a teacher module. The teacher module can recognize the pictures, such as give a score of the labels. It may be 90% is a horse, 10% is a person. But in true labels, that only assign one label to these pictures. It may assign 100% is the horse, right? So to train a student module, if you use the train modules, two labels, we may miss some important information. So we can use the teacher module to, as a target to train the student module. So the ideas of knowledge distillation is to interact and condense the knowledge from a big smart brain that is a teacher module and pass it to a smaller brain that is a student module. And the knowledge distillation in large modules, here we can use ChatGPT as the teacher module, and you can train your own modules, which by input the same promote and then get the answers from the aligned modules to train your own modules. So which here we can use ChatGPT or Gemini or Qiangwen as the teacher module and to train the student module, which may save cost and save the data connection. And then is the general and the reasoning large modules. General modules which train on large-scale data set and have good advantages of understanding and generating capability. But as to reasoning modules, it can simulate a process of thinking before answering. So it can generate a visible chain of thought before producing final answers. Here we can see non-reasoning questions. What's the capital of China? And some reasoning questions. If a train trains at speed or by 7 hours, what's the distance? Okay, then the second part is the rise of DeepSeek. DeepSeek is a Chinese technology specialized on GAI. Its latest release, DeepSeek R1, is an inference module that has been open sourced. And we can see the development milestones, and it founded in 2023, and then later gave some large modules with open source. And in the beginning of the year of 2025, it released the next generations of inference module, that is DeepSeek R1, which has comparable performance with OpenAI's O1. Okay, DeepSeek R1 gains global attention since it's released. It quickly topped the US downloads charts, and on January 20th, DeepSeek was ranking the #1 in downloads across more than 168 countries. Here is the time taken to reach 100 million users by popular products. DeepSeek used 7 days, and ChatGPT used 2 months. And TikTok, Pinduoduo use less than 1 year. WeChat, Instagram, and more than 1 year. So OpenAI CEO Sam Altman acknowledged DeepSeek's technology strengths, and also some industry giants like NVIDIA, Microsoft, and Amazon have all integrated DeepSeek to their systems. And the evaluation benchmarking against the best. In the reasoning task performance, it can achieve mathematical reasoning on par with top modules. Also, it can expert levels code generation. And performance on knowledge-based task, it understanding in educational questions and answers and powerful non-exam intelligence achieve the rate that is ranking almost top one or top tiers results. So it's local deployment, flexible and efficient. DeepSeek's local deployment can meet the needs of various scenarios, such as in the edge side deploy. It can show strong adaptability and flexibility in edge side, such as module lightweighting. It has smaller modules, such as 1 billion, 7 billions, up to 70 billions. And real-time performance. On edge device, meet real-time requirements, make suitable for smart home or autonomous driving. And also some hardware capability, support mainstream hardware platforms such as Intel and NVIDIA. And also the offline capability, so it's suitable for scenarios with limited network connectivity. And compared to top-tier similar products, DeepSeek follow differential technology approaches in reinforced logical reasoning R1 and long text efficiency. Here we compare it with different large modules such as OpenAI's 01, 4.0, Llama, Cloud, and Aaron Bolt, and which are different such as open source, closed source, or large modules or inference modules, and shows their key functions and advantages. Also maybe have some disadvantages for different scenario. Okay, DeepSeek adopt an open source strategy. Public reasoning is module weights and technique reports, allowing developers to free use, modify, and distribute its technology. However, since GPT-3, OpenAI has gradually moved towards a closed approach, become closed AI. It ignites the boom in generative large language models. However, open source modules have some advantages also with some challenges, such more accessibility, customizability, and community support. Also with some challenges. However, the ACM Turing Award lectures, this guy Yan Dechen says China is surpassing the US in AI. You may read this wrong. The correct reading is that open source modules are surpassing the proprietary ones. And then is the cost advantages. DeepSeek has significant reduced model training and inference cost. Such DeepSeek V1 is only 1.5 million, significantly lower than that of other top tiers. And the inference cost, the output API price, is only 3% of OpenAI's 01, further lowering the barriers to adaptation. And then is the training efficiency. V3 was trained to use 1,000 H800 GPUs over a period of 2 months. However, the Llama 3 used more than 1,600 more powerful H100 GPUs, nearly more than 2 months to train these big modules. And the reasoning capability is a core breakthroughs of DeepSeek R1. Its reinforced learning driving is the first module trained entire through the reinforced learning without any supervised fine-tuning. And its target reasoning enhancement also improved the overall module capability. Here is the DeepSeek R1 inference capability testing, such as we tested what's the next numbers in the sequence, such as 3, 10, 15, 60, 26. So after search for several seconds, and R1 gives the answer is 35. Yes, and the explanations are all correct. Also, we use V3 inference capability testing, and it gives answers without thinking, and also gives the correct answer. Also, we use ChatGPT to testing the same question. Okay, ChatGPT also gives the correct answer, but we can see the reasoning process is incorrect. Also, we choose the Kimi, also a very popular large modules Kimi. It also gives a right answer. Also, we have given third-party access channels for DeepSeek, such as the CNET, the Silicon Flow, and the Aliyun, and also weekend engines, as well as these resources. You can access DeepSeek with free access. And also, there are more local deployment modules, such as a full version, which has more than 671 billion. Also, some distorted modules, which give the base module and then use the R1 as the teacher module. Okay, this is the main content for AIGC for text, image, video, multimedia. Okay, this is DeepSeek promote examples, which is from the TIP library, which can have these functions from the official website, such as code rewrite, code explanation, code generation, poetry rewriting, as well as many. Also, the mob promote. Here we choose some of the examples from this library. First is code generation. We can input the promote word to DeepSeek. Please help to generate a gamble game using HTML, or code are saved in one HTML. Okay, in fact, this is a video. Please help me click the pictures. Okay, then DeepSeek will respond with this HTML code, and we can run it directly by DeepSeek. So we hadn't up to build the UI interface or the logic of how the game play. We can just use it with this promote, okay? And also we can use the module promote word generation to help generate high quality promote words based on our user needs. Such as here we give a template. If to the system, to DeepSeek, we can say you are expert in generating promote for large modules, rewrite based the user needs and requirements which is for. And if you are a user, you can put your need, such as generating a promote for performing AIGC program training, and then put this promote into DeepSeek. We can generate this markdown text, which is AIGC training assistant promote. The role is called capability, knowledge base. Okay, based on this markdown output, we can use this promote to write a curriculum standard for AIGC fundamentals and applications. Okay, so it can also generate the curriculum standards such as course orientation, module design, and labs. Also, we can use it to do automatic PowerPoint or slide. Also use the same template and just input your need, such as generate or promote for writing a well-designed PowerPoint outline. So it will put this markdown text, smart assistant role, professional PowerPoint architect, your position, your capability, your knowledge reserved. So based on this AI PPT outline assistant, we can use it to design PowerPoint for your own purpose, such as to introduce the basic introduction and applications of AIGC, generative AI, and output the markdown format. So this is the markdown of this TTP content, such as title slide, agenda, introduction, also some other key applications and different parts. then we can copy the Markdown slides to have a conversations with Kimi, PPT assistant. Here is the website. Also, this is a video. Okay, sorry, this is a video to generate AI PPT. So we give this promote to Kimi PPT assistant. We can generate PPT and then choose a template. Then it will automatically generate this PowerPoint. Okay, so this point is quite long, right? More than 30 pages, which has very high quantity. Okay, we also can use AI to generate some more colorful tables, such as in the tool which is Python in charts gallery, such as sunburst or some word cloud. These word clouds are Chinese. We also can translate into English. Some tree layout and Sankey diagram, all of these figures from this Python in charts gallery. So we can visit this website and choose the figure types you want to show, and then we can copy the Python code. Okay, we can use the WPS AI table to generate. First, we copy this Python script into this box, and then copy this Python code from website, and then we can run the script. Then we can get this radar, the basic radar diagram. Also, we can use this template to refer it the word cloud code and help me write a word map for popular directions in the development of AI and reply in English. So without any changing, then it can generate these word cloud examples. So it shows the popular directions in AI, such as deep learning, generative AI, robotics, and so on. And then it's AIGC for imaging. There are some tools such as international tools and Chinese domestic tools. Here we mainly show stable diffusion and DALL-E 3, Midjourney, and Leonard, more of these fundamental modules. Also some Chinese tools, major professional platforms, and so on. Here we use stable diffusion as the image generation tool, which supports image to text, text to image to images, and inpainting. And stable diffusion come to Midjourney and DALL-E 3, which is open source and have more user control and low cost. Or you have is a GPU which is more than 8G, and then you can generate images like this and this. Here is a web UI of Stable Diffusion, which is the user interface. This is a text-to-image-based module, and the positive promote, which describes the element you want to show, and negative promote is you want to avoid. And then some important parameter settings, such as we can give this promote, such as basic quantity, masterpiece, high resolution, a girl with armors or hair, and necklace, jewelry, and based on these modules, we can generate these pictures with SD. Okay. So also we have a portrait promote, such as portrait of a man. So it will like this. So I will ask you one question: how to make him younger? Okay. So I maybe use this promote such as portrait of man without a mistake. So what will it look like? In fact, it enhances the mistake, right? So SD may perform exceptional well in image generation, but it may struggle to semantic comprehension. So how to do this? We may use the negative promote, such as the mistake, right? And then we can get the right pictures you want to show. Okay, very, very young? Okay. So the question is how to write good image generation promote. First, for example, how to describe these pictures. You may give some positive promote, a beautiful, powerful mystery, saucers, a smiling setting, and so on. And such negative promote, the important parameter settings, the steps, the sampler, schedule, state, and so on. So which is very complex, right? So we can use ChatGPT or DeepSeek as a promote engineer. We can, to DeepSeek from now on, you can act as a promote engineer for SD, your task, blah, blah, and follow this procedure to complete your task. And then show the workflow, the image scenario description, positive, negative, promote, and so on. And then give example so the DeepSeek can learn, such as input is a teacher in class. So an example output would be image content, positive or negative promote, and some parameters. So DeepSeek can learn from these examples. And after this, you can ask DeepSeek again with a woman with temperament. So it will generate with this context, which include image content, positive or negative, and parameters. So with these parameters, we can generate the images. Okay. So is the picture shows the content. Also, we can use the image content to choose this. Have you played games Black Myth Wukong? Okay. So all of this can be generated by Stable. Use the promote DeepSeek promote. Okay. And also we can use the guided image generation. Promote are not always sufficient. Some images can be described with words. So how to do in this case? So these pictures may be complex to describe. Such as we use this promote, some nursery, robot, complex 3D, rendering ultra detail, and so on. So we can use the promote to generate images like this. They look similar, but not the same, right? In fact, we can use the ControlNet to guide the reference images to our target images. So we can detect the canning edge of the picture, and then we can use it to control the canning edge to direct the image direction. So we can generate the target image like this, okay? And also we have line guided image generation, which have the reference images. We can detect the lines, and then we give the promote, such as modern vineyard, trees, grassland, and then we can generate the target image. Also, we can use the promote of Tang Dynasty building, ancient China architecture, structure, and generate image like this. So there are more complex things. We can detect the lines, and also some Chinese style architecture, and then generate the red house like this. Okay, this is the Temple of Heaven. Have you ever seen this picture? Have you been to Beijing to see these famous buildings? No. Yes, okay. It's built almost 600 years ago during the Ming Dynasty. Was used by the empire, by both in Ming and Qing Dynasty to pray for good harvest. Okay, and we can detect its contour, and use the contour to generate this images like this. Also, we can use the soft edge to guide. We can detect soft edges and then use this target with simple promote, such as girl, and then high different resolution. And also we can use this, segmentation, such as giving the reference images. We can segment the images with different semantic labels, and then use a promote to generate a target image. Okay, this is a post guide. This is Terracotta Army. Yes, which is also very famous in the worldwide. Yes, it's in Xi'an province in the west of China. So have you been to Xi'an to see this this army? Not yet. Okay. In fact, it's created over 2,000 years ago during the Qing dynasty to guard the empire in the afterlife. So we can detect its pose like this. Okay. And then use the pose to guide the image generation, such as the target image is a person playing basketball with these parameters. We can generate the target. Okay, also we can recolor the images. It's used to add colors to different images suitable for restoring or the old black or white photographs. So we can recolor like this. Also the image style, okay? This is me, okay? I can use it promote such as manga comic style, heuristic pose, and capture floating. So what the result will be like, okay? Will be like this, okay? So it's amazing, right? Okay, this is the leader of our department. So I will use the promote to describe him. A very charming young academic, well-groomed appearance, gentle smile, and so it will be like this, okay? Yes. So we can also do some face-aware image generation. This is the image generated by AI, right? So this is who? Elon Musk, right? So will be the person in the left, will be top richest man in the world. Okay, here is the mixed face generation. Yes. So the tool is Dreamer AI, Jimeng AI. Okay, it's also a Chinese AI-powered company. So we can do some AI-powered text lightening and shadow effects, such as to enhance racial impact for simulating realistic lighting. Okay, here is Chinese characters of Shenzhen, which means the Shenzhen Polytechnic University, and we can use the characters to embed it in the picture. We also have TVET, okay, the technical vocation education and training, and there are more pictures to show this case. And also, so maybe next time I will use the UTHM to generate this AI effects, okay? And then is AI GC for video. All of you must have heard Sorrow. So it's a filmmaker begins. And the birth of Sorrow means AI is no longer just a literature use, but it starts to take the role of film director. Sorry, click the picture to show the videos. Okay, just promote like this, realistic climatic area drawn. Also click the video. Yes, a lion driving an open jeep in the Tanzania safari, okay? And Dreamer AI is a tool which can do AI image generation generated by bat-downs. It's unknown users to correct in different style by promotes and reference images. Also connect the image for video. Okay, so all of you know this young child? Okay, have you seen the film? Okay. And second one, connect the picture. Thank you. Okay, this is a cheap style, let raining appear adorable. Okay, And more connect, thank you. So which is famous picture, 千里江山图 in China. Okay, all of you know this man in the picture? No? So his name is Du Fu. It's one of the greatest points in Chinese history, often refers to the poet historical or sage of poetry. So we can use the AI technology to redraw his look like or appearance. Also, we can make it to come alive. Connect the right side picture, thank you.
国破山河在，城春草木深。感时花溅泪，恨别鸟惊心。烽火连三月，家书抵万金。白头搔更短，浑欲不胜簪。
Okay, just bring it to life. He just read his poetry, okay, in alive. So how to do this? First, we can use the DeepSeek to generate, promote, and use the Dream AI to generate images and videos. We can, to DeepSeek, give English promote to generate a portrait of Tang Dynasty Point Du Fu, and then it will give the promote like this. And then we can, in the Dream AI, we can copy this promote generated by DeepSeek and give the reference images from the book, okay? And then you can, we can get the 4 pictures like this and choose the best one you think is the most good. And then we can use the digital human. We can import the images generated or prepare step, and then enter the text you want to say. And then it will generate these videos. Okay, it can also for single item product promotion. Here we use the flashcard, 闪剪, okay? We can also customize your own digital human. First, uploading your training videos or your voice, and then customizing this digital human and start training. And then we can also use DeepSeek to generate the graphic content. Here's the demos. Okay, click the picture, thank you.
WFH Warriors. This smart dock lets you Netflix and work 360-degree swivel plus magnetic grip. Spill Coffee, still standing, was 49, now 19. Comment DIBs to claim.
Okay, thank you. Click the next
今
one.
天必须给你们推荐超棒的青蛙王子面霜，它就像肌肤的小救星，质地滋润，淡不油腻，每次使用就像给脸蛋开个小派对，营养成分纷纷涌入肌肤底层，无论是干燥起皮还是小细纹，它都能轻松搞定，而且味道清新好闻，仿佛置身于童话世界。用了青蛙王子面霜，让你的肌肤时刻水润有光泽，就像被魔法点过一样，真的爱了。
Okay, so it's very good, useful for e-commercial, right? To promote the product sale. Also, the talking face generation is AI technology that can synthesize realistic videos of a human face talking. And here shows this a GitHub project, Heroic Audio Driving Visual System for Promote Image Generation. And also, it has released the training code, and you can try your own training. And also, is support Windows version and beginner friendly, and almost require no coding experience. So you can download and then try this Hello talking systems. Okay, we just use the AI generated images. Okay, and use DeepSeek to correct a personal introduction in English. Hello, please click the right side picture.
各位朋友，大家好，我是杨欧，现为深圳职业技术大学教授。
Okay, so this is the Chinese version.
人工智能训
Due to time limitation, I will just pass it.
研究，目前担任。
Okay, this is who? Yes. It's in the year of 2000. I was in the 6th grade in my primary school. So I can also use DeepSeek to refine the introduction. Okay, connect this picture, thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Qingtian, and I'm delighted to introduce my future self 20 years from now. I come from a rural village in central China, and since childhood, my dream has been to become a scientist. After earning my PhD from the University of Macau, I joined Shenzhen Polytechnic University as a lecturer. I'm truly excited to participate in today's conference, and I've prepared thoroughly for it. I hope you all enjoy my presentation.
So all of you enjoy my presentation? Okay. Okay, then is the last part is AIGC for multimedia, such as we can do it to do XR. DeepSeek generate promote and Dream AI to generate images and triple 3D to generate 3D module. We can ask DeepSeek to generate some DeepSeeks such as the Dart Naja from the film, help me design a text to image promote, and then it will give this promote text like this, or that version, and all of this blah blah. Okay. Then we can use the Dream AI to generate images, put the promote in these tools, and we can generate 4 pictures, and then choose the best one. And like this. So we can use the generated images into the Trip 3D to generate a 3D module in this triple website. Okay, connect this picture, thank you. So we can just use these tools to translate 2D images to 3D modules. Then we can import the 3D module to the XR tool, which is Slime KV Cube. Okay, also connect this picture. Okay. So in fact, I'm working at this coffee shop, and then the Naja just come in front of me in reality, right? So I didn't have one code or have the XR experience. I just use AI to help me do it step by step, and it's very efficient. And then is the conclusion. In fact, this PPT is generated by AI. So AIGC has the potential to transform creativity, to cross various industries, numerous benefits, cost efficiency, innovation. However, it comes with challenges that need to ensure responsible and ethical use. And also experiment with AIGC help leverage full potential while mitigating its risks and embrace the opportunity offered by AIGC. And also, I use DeepSeek to give a conclusion. Okay, we are standing at the dawn of a new era. So the text is long. I also can use the AIGC to text the video for me. Okay, thank you. Please connect the picture.
We are standing at the dawn of a new era, where creativity is no longer limited by human hands. DeepSeek Plus empowers the future of content creation across text, images, sound, video, and XR. From the spark of inspiration to the realization of ideas, DeepSeek Plus makes creativity more accessible and expression more limitless. In the future, AIGC will not replace human creativity. It will amplify it. Together, we will explore new frontiers of imagination. DeepSeek Plus, co-creating the future.
Okay, at last, I want to acknowledge my team. These 8 guys are from my class. They have different tasks, and also there's so much materials in this PowerPoint. And without this guys' help, I couldn't finish this PowerPoint. Okay, and also thanks to Tsinghua University for their DeepSeek development and research. Okay, this is the last. Thank you.